Hey, welcome to Ice Age TV. Ice Age TV, it's the shop, it's the place where all the crazies are, or is it? No, I think it's all about where all the motors are. The Ice Age, internal combustion engine age, is among us. Like, wow, what a collection, right? Hey, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? I'm still working on the Honda Talon, even though I got some engine guard protectors, or wind deflectors, or whatever you call it, for my Rogue IST. Haven't even looked at them yet, but we're not doing that. What we're going to do is we're going to continue on the Honda Talon project, and I've got a rear carry case for it, little Talon half cargo box. That thing's expensive as all get out. But the biggest thing is, what is this? I can't even remember what I bought at Tinbrook Honda a while ago, and once again, I don't even know what it is. I can even get it open, so stay tuned for this big surprise in the box. Okay, the moment of truth. You know, earlier I said in my other video, I think this is my rear bumper. I think that's what this is. So I think I bought this. Yeah, it looks to me like a rear bumper for the Talon. So now, do I get motivated to put that on, or do I get motivated to put on? I want to do the cargo box thing first, because once I put this rear bumper assembly on back here, that's what I'm guessing what it is. But anyways, it just doesn't end here at Ice Age TV. So once again, stay tuned for me doing yet another project on the Honda Talon, which I bought so long ago, but I've been just too preoccupied with so many other things that I haven't had time to really focus on putting the accessories as Honda Talon. And now I do, so that's what's going on. So I'm going to use the back of the bed of the Gator to help me install some stuff and take things apart. And that's a big plus to have this box. Oh, wow. I can't even keep track what I buy. You know what this is? I think this is part of this rear cargo box, the Talon. This is my Honda Monkey rear rack assembly. I bought this a while ago, where this is going to go on the Honda Monkey, and I got a little rear carry thing if I want to carry something. Isn't that something? Totally forgot about me even buying that. Gee whiz. All right. So the reality is, this box does nothing for me right now for the Honda Talon. So I guess everything's in this box that allows me to mount it in here. You would think it'd be pretty simple. So let's find out. Okay. Well, this isn't much of a project here. This looks like this is just kind of a snap in, snap out type of assembly. So I don't know if there's much here to share. I guess you screw stuff all down in the bed here. So this thing here, so you can get two of these, but these things are extremely expensive. Look how much this one box costs. It's beyond believable. $453. Now I get a discount, but are you kidding me? Think about it. This is such a ripoff. And I agree. You could put something else back here that would do the exact same thing. Yeah, why to buy this? I don't even know. So for me, I'm really intrigued to see how this rear bumper is going to look. So I'm kind of like a little more advantageous on that. But since I have this apart, I guess we'll just go ahead and keep on moving with this. Okay, now this to me is totally makes no sense. This box, how it's going to attach to the bed of this I don't get it. I'm looking at the instructions right here, and I just put on the little bottom pieces right here. That there, tighten them down. And I'm following the pictures. And then you have like these clamp down things that go through this hole on the bottom. But it just makes no sense of where, how this thing's going to fasten down to the actual vehicle without you cutting a hole in the bottom of it for this to spread out and grab it. But I don't know, man. This is very confusing, to say the least. Oh, well, this idea isn't going anywhere, because now I get it. There needs to be a special rack system in here where this clips in to the system. So That's why it's not making any sense right now. It's because there needs to be a special tray in here that accommodates this. That's my guess. I don't know. I'll have to call my Honda dealer tomorrow. You know what's kind of concerning is on the Honda website, this thing shows $319. Yet they charged me $453. So I'm going to have to ask them about that. It's like, why does Honda's website, where you go to find the accessory, show it for $130 cheaper? What is that all about, right? I mean, it just doesn't end. You look at this here. Half cargo box, $314. So I'm going to call Timber Con and say, who put this price on here? This is not, forget that. So they owe me, I think, the base, which I'm surprised this here doesn't show that. I'm going to look a little bit more into that. Yep, there it is. There's the mount plate. So really, they owe me a mount plate for no charge. So that makes sense the way those holes are, those square holes. So there it is. So dead in the water on that. But once again, I'm very curious why that's so expensive. All right, now the question is, do I just keep on staying motivated? Do I crawl around my hands and knees and try to put this bumper on? I don't know, man. It's been a long weekend for me. It's been a lot of work. I've spent hours and hours out here. I just may make that another day. I'm gonna look at the box, see how much hardware it requires. So let's check it out. Well, it's only showing 4 bolts. So maybe this thing, is this the front end? I don't think so. I swear I bought it for the back end. So the question is, where's the 4 bolts? All right, let's pull it out of the package and let's put it next to the unit. And wow. Yeah, and am I about done? I'm about done. Well, I swear this is the back. I mean, I don't know. Gotta take it out. Take forever to unpackage the damn thing. All right. I'd have to say it's the back. I got a knife. Got a blade man from out. Yikes. Well, beyond it's an extender, which actually more exciting for me, actually, because that's not too hard. Plus, it gives it more character, and I like that. That's so cool. So it's just incredible. I bought all these accessories when I bought this Talon, but I can't even remember what I bought. Yeah, I know. It's rough getting old in life, everybody, but I'm going to keep going now because this won't be too bad. I get my little box kind of to sit back here and look like it's professional as well, because when it's all said and done, it's going to be sitting with that correct mounting bracket. That should give me a hell of a deal, another one. We kind of need to have 2 of these back here and get this. So see, this is how it's going to look once it has the correct mounting bracket. And yeah, I think they're too expensive. But you know, it's interesting. They're showing one big box. So I kind of question that as well. All right, so it looks pretty simple. She's going to take some Allen screws out and put some Allen screws back in. It's curious how they have their own bolts, but they don't match the black. Makes no sense to me. I mean, does this make any sense to you that they send you a black painted thing? The machine has no silver colored nuts on it. So hopefully these will just pop out, and I won't use these. That's the goal. I just can't emphasize enough to anybody out there that has tools. If you don't have these power tools, it's just, you're a fool. Everything takes so much longer. And even for my brother in Florida, if you watch any of my videos, my brother does not use any of these type of tools. I mean, I'm just like, are you kidding me? I mean, you know, where we are in society, just be able to take this and put it on the head here and get it to sit down. I mean, look at that. It's done. So, can't emphasize enough. Buy Milwaukee. Don't buy Craftsman. They're junk. I have Craftsman tools like this. They don't work. They're junk. Oh, it just never ends. So, this won't fit because of this, like, shank. So now, if I drill this out, this would actually work. I just don't like the idea of these silver-headed bolts. It's so stupid. You know, I could paint them, but Jesus Christ, it just doesn't end. So I got drill bits. I'm going to drill it out, and I really want to reuse these, and it's really going to be the same depth. See that? Look, it does not flow with this thing at all. I'm just sorry, man. No way. Nope. Okay. Now the key is when you start modifying things, you'll ruin things because you'll scratch the hell out of the paint. So it's back in the box, and I need a special bullet head style, cone style metal bit, and these things are so expensive these days. But why would I be walking to the front of a truck to get tools? Because this stuff frunk, and it's so cool that when I have my vehicle and I work out of it in the field, see this is my whole toolbox area. I have all my tools. Yeah, it's pretty sloppy right now. I get all that. But see here, looky here. So that will round that out. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Go back here, and like I say, the challenge now is, you know, damage. You know, I'll be working on this, and you'll scratch the hell out of it if you don't put it in a protective area. Milwaukee, man, Milwaukee. That's all I'd buy. All right, let's get in here and see if I can do some drilling out without ruining it too much. But then I know, then you've exposed the metal, so you should put a little bit of spray up paint on it. I don't disagree. And voila, look at this here now. See, now it goes through that hole versus this other hole over here that I haven't drilled out yet. Let's see what happens here. Is I try to put it through, see, it won't go through. So just drill it out a little bit. I'll do it in those. I'll get some spray paint in here, just touch up a little bit, let it sit for a few minutes, and then bing bam done. Good deal schmeal. Got it. And like I said, now in the box here, see all the metal shavings? One thing, you start cutting metal, make sure the metal shavings go somewhere where they're contained. Otherwise, you're gonna have metal laying everywhere. So if like your dogs, if you're barefoot, you're gonna be walking through your shop, you're gonna have metal. So you have metal in you, you have no idea. I'll get some paint out of the paint department here. And see here, I got some flat black paint. That's perfect. That's what I used on my Bison. That's what I'll do. I'll clean it up a little bit on the metal with some cleaner I have, and we'll be good to go. Got some acetone right over here, which that'll make it so it really adheres to the surface properly. So I'll put a little bit on a towel, clean it up, and good to go. This acetone's really good stuff. Very potent. Be very careful around it. Be advantageous for you to wear gloves, but it cleans the surface so there's no residue, no oil on the film or anything on the metal, because that way the paint adheres properly to it, and that's what it's all about, is getting that paint to adhere to it properly. So once again, I'm just going to do a little spray, not much, just so it doesn't rust out in the as the time progresses. And that's what I'm going to do over here is when I'm going to run up the road and get some good fine sandpaper, and I'm going to sand this all up. I'm going to clean this up, clean that up, and then do some light spray. I'm definitely going to cover my window that I just put in, so I don't have spray paint all over that. And then that'll just protect that. And then another gentleman's saying the same thing. Pour hot water in this, and this thing will pop. That's pretty cool. I love it. Love the ideas. Thank you. All right, now we're letting the rear bar, storage bar, what do you want to call it, dry up with the paint. I'm going to clean my glass, but it isn't glass, it's plexiglass, and it's plastic. And one thing, you cannot use ammonia-based products on any of these motorcycles, windshields, this plexiglass. So always buy this ammonia-free spray away glass cleaner, and it won't ruin the surface of the plastic, because whether you realize it or not, the ammonia is basically dry out that plastic. It gets into it. I mean, all materials that we have are porous materials. So realize it or not, basically a Clorox or a ammonia product is going to get into that material, and it's going to ruin it and make it more hard and brittle, and eventually it'll break, and it also will stain it. So very, very important. Anybody out there is buying these plexiglass screens for their motorcycles and for like this utility vehicle, you do not want to use an ammonia-based product. Even to the point of having your windows tinted, it's the same thing. Now on this Gator, this is a real windshield. I mean, this is a real, this is very heavy, very expensive. So if I used an ammonia product on that, it wouldn't be as radical. But once again, you don't need ammonia-based products to clean glass. So if anybody's out there, Spray Away is a great product to use on any of your plexiglass for your motorcycles and your even boats. The list goes on and on and on. So all of my vehicles I have, I'm very aware of the damage that you can do to these motorcycles by using the wrong cleaning product on the windscreens. All right, so let me finish up cleaning this up and get the rear bar, and we'll show you more. Good deal. Got all the windshield and rear window cleaned up, and I highly recommend microfiber cloths as well, so they don't have really fine material, so it doesn't scratch the surface. Be careful of what you use to clean your car, your windows, motorcycle. All right, let's go out here now and let's just see how the sun, this, as well as I do, this spray paint. These days, this stuff sets up in like 10-15 minutes. So get this stuff out in the sun, and look at that. You can't even tell, per se, that I did what I did, per se. So let's grab this box and take it inside. Well, I'm just going to take the bar inside. Leave the box out here. And there you go. The Super ATV is on my Super Talon. So the back cage, if you want to call it, the rack, back cage protector, whatever you want to say it is, that's on. I had to get creative. And in the end, I had to use those silver bolts, but I painted them black on the sides. I was able to reuse the ones on the bottom because the other ones are just too short. And wow, what a weekend. What a great weekend. So I knocked out more than I thought I really would on putting all these accessories on, because it takes a lot of time, and if you don't really take your time, then you end up doing it wrong. You end up breaking things. Yeah, ask me how I know. You get aggravated. But right now I'm really happy, and I should take it out and run around, but it's been so dry up here that it just if I took it out of my property now, I would make it into a mud pit. It's just, the ground has been so hard, so it's like it's wet on the surface, but I would just destroy the property, which I really don't want to do that. And I can take it up the road. Maybe I will. We'll see how it all plays out. And for right now, the Talon half cargo box, I don't know. I'm going to go back to dealer with that, show them the price in the box, debate whether I even want another one of those boxes or just one big box, because you can get one big box. I think it would be less money at the end of the day. So we'll figure that all out. And I think that's a wrap, everybody. And hopefully I can do some more how-to videos on me redoing the daughter's rear license plate bracket, moving that tail off that CBR 1000RR, and then I get the Honda Goldwing. I've got a ton of stuff for this. I've got the rear rack assembly, but that is a major undertaking because you literally have to take apart the whole, you have to take everything apart here. It is a major project. I don't even know if I'll get motivated to do that, really. And we got the saddlebag bars to do on the kid's bike, and I've got my heat shields, which I haven't even looked at this yet. I got these yesterday, but the concern is, it is a flat or is it a glossy? I would have been better off getting a flat black, because this bike really isn't black. But at the same time, I think, look at that over there, that doesn't really flow with, you got shiny versus a flat black surface. So in this here, is this going to look right on this bike here? You know what? It's not too off, so it may look pretty cool. The funny thing about this bike, it has like just a glossed area here, so I gotta really check this out and see how this goes. So that'll be another video. Nothing really radical, but we'll have more videos to come on the Ice Age TV. As always, the adventures and what's next. It's always an adventure, you know that. And people always reach out to my channel, and I really appreciate the support. And I always welcome new subscribers, which is pretty cool. That's great to get more people to participate in my channel. And it's really neat. I did a rear spoiler on my Ford F-150 Lightning F-150 race truck, and the Chevy comes with like a rear spoiler. it's kind of, you don't really pay it, you really gotta look at the detail of the truck. That's pretty cool. So I did a whole how-to video on this Ford F-150 race truck where I put this back little wing on it, and it's pretty cool. It's very challenging to do that because you got a lot of glue. So there you go, everybody. The Ram TRX is so much fun. I haven't driven that thing much lately. It's just such a beefy monster. So as always, beautiful day. I think I'm gonna go chill out and enjoy the pool. And yeah, there's the dark horse, there's the Whipple horse, and that's it. I'm done. Appreciate everybody watching my channel. Thanks for all the support, and hope these videos I make help you do things better than I do, because you learn from my mistakes. So God bless. Have a great Sunday. Well, not to keep on talking, but I just came back out to my bike, and now I kind of see how this, oh my gosh, can you believe it? I just dropped this thing and scratched the hell of it. But I can now get a better idea of how this looks. Look at that there. I think that's going to work. I'm amazed that that finish is about the same. So that's exactly how it's going to look, I guess. May come back a little bit to not be right on the engine, and that's supposed to keep the heat off your body. I love it. That'll be another how-to video for everybody out there watching my channel. And amazingly enough, I didn't scratch it dropping it. Okay, that's it. I'll shut up.